Speech off.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So, I've been trying to do videos all day and they're not turning out right. Let's hope I can get through this. This is basically the books that I added to Goodreads in the past couple of weeks. There are quite a few here. So I'm going to try to get through them quickly, hopefully. So the first few I got through Fabled Bookshops. They have like a Zoom thing where they talk about upcoming releases, and I got to watch it. So yeah. Okay, so the first one is The Postcard by Anne Barrist, and it's released on May 16th. It sounds like I already tried reading the description once. I am terrible at pronouncing French words, so I am not going to read it again. But it sounds like it's about a woman who finds family secrets, like family history from World War II, starting with a postcard that was sent over Christmas in 2003, January 2003. Together with the usual holiday cards, an anonymous postcard is delivered to the Barrist family home. On the front, a photo of something in Paris. I cannot pronounce that. On the back, the four names of Anne Barrist's maternal great-grandparents, Ephraim and Emma, and their children, Noemi and Jacques, all of whom died at Auschwitz in 1942. I'm stopping now. That's a lot of French words. Hopefully this book is available on audio because I don't know how to pronounce a lot of that. But yeah, that is totally my kind of read. Especially like family history type things. Sounds really interesting, so I'm definitely into it. Next is The Favor by Adele Griffin. This one comes out on June 13th. And this one sounds like it's about a woman who is trying to have a baby, and this, like, I guess she's like a vintage, she has a dress shop, this woman, Nora, and this, like, socialite society lady kind of comes in and, you know, into this dress shop, and she's like her, I guess, fashion consultant. And then this woman, what's her name? Evelyn Elliott. Yeah. She's a socialite. When Evelyn, I guess, discovers that Nora wants a baby, she offers to be her surrogate, and the complications that ensue from that. So, there's that. And the last one from the Fabled preview is The Wishing Game by Meg Schaefer. This one sounds kind of like the adult version of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. This woman is a bookworm, was a bookworm as a child. She has her favorite childhood book series, and now as an adult, she wants to adopt a little boy because his parents passed away and she doesn't have the funds. But then the author suddenly has like contestants or something, kind of like the Charlie's golden tickets or whatever. And they basically, she wants to win the prize because she wants this child. And I guess there's going to be a bunch of zany characters along the way, including the people she's competing with. So, yeah, sounds interesting to me. I mean, not something I'd want to keep, but something I want to read once. So, next we have some books that I got through Always Booked. I think her name's Chloe. I always forget people's names. But yeah, she did a video where she talked about books that have like mother or mom or whatever in the title for Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, by the way, moms. Today's Mother's Day. So the first one's called Mommy Tract by Whitney Gaskell. And it sounds like it's a bunch of moms that were like I guess, friends in Orange Grove, Orange Cove, Florida. And kind of their different struggles. Like, one is a single mom, one is struggling with baby weight, different things like that. I don't know, it sounds interesting. Like, I guess, human relationships, family life, I don't know. They all have different situations. I think one of them is, like, at a really prestigious job, sounds like. And that's why it's called Mommy Tract. So, yeah, I don't know. Sounds like it could be a fun, quick read. Not super memorable, but still fun. Then I have Instamom by Chantel Gurton. Now, this one I'm a little hesitant on. Basically, this Instagram influencer, Kit Kidding, good grief, what a name. She basically has an Instagram where she prides herself on being childless. She doesn't want children, and she doesn't think people should be judged for not wanting children. Then, of course, she falls in love with a guy with a child. The reason I'm hesitant on it is because I kind of, like, wonder how they're going to spin this. Because so many people don't like books like this who don't want children because they hate it when the woman changes their mind, because some people don't change their mind. And this one sounds like a romance. And I'm not saying I don't want her to change her mind. I kind of do, because, hey, I am all for a happy family ending, so I'm okay with it. But I'm curious to see how they'll handle it, if that's kind of the route they're going. Like, maybe she decides not to have any kids besides this man's daughter. Like, all right, I fell in love with this one kid, but that doesn't mean I want to have kids of my own. I don't know. It'll just be interesting to see how this is handled. So, there's that one. And then we have some thrillers. The Mother Next Door by Leah Mercer. I'm going to read the description for these. I glance over at Lou's house as I pull onto my drive, surprised that it is still in darkness. Lou and the kids should have been home from school long ago. I should be preparing a delicious meal for my children as they tell me about their day, but Lou's car is nowhere to be seen. The night is drawing in and Lou has still not returned. I try not to panic, but deep down I know something is wrong. Lou is the most dependable friend. Our children are at the same school. We always help each other out, and she cares for my two like only a mother can. As a storm rages outside and local news reports tell everyone to stay indoors, a feeling of deep dread starts to swell. Then the call comes. The police have found Lou's car, with my children's school bags still inside, along with Lou's phone. But they are nowhere to be seen. Clutching my husband's hands, willing our children to be found safe and sound, I try to silence the voice inside my head. I've not been honest. I'm being punished for what happened all those years ago. And then I get Lou's message, and I know that if I want to see my children again, I need to tell the truth to everyone I love. What I don't know yet is that Lou has been keeping her own dark secret. And once the storm passes, nothing will ever be the same again. I am intrigued. Very intrigued. Next we have The Mothers by Sarah Jane Naughton. Okay. 5 women, 5 secrets, 1 missing husband. They meet at their NCT group. The only thing they have in common is they're all pregnant. 3 years later, they are all good friends, aren't they? Now the police have come knocking. Someone knows something. And the trouble with secrets is that someone always tells. Very vague, but I'm kind of glad. I don't want to know anymore. Now, sharp left turn. I found a couple of Amish books. I'm very much into Amish books, and I'm curious to know if either Lizzie Faye or Sarah from the Bookish Knitter have heard of this author. Because I've seen her around, she's not on Audible. I found her through the National Library Service for the Blind's audiobooks. Her name is Rachel J. Good. So the book that I found was The Amish Teacher's Gift. And I added the other 2 books in the series to my want to read shelf, but I'm not going to read those because they're not available yet. But this is the one that's available. The first one, thankfully. Widower Josiah Yoder wants to be a good father, but it's not easy with a deaf young son who doesn't understand why his mom isn't coming home. At a loss, Josiah enrolls Nathan in a special needs school and is relieved to see his son immediately comforted by his new teacher, a woman whose sweet charm and gentle smile just might be the balm they both need. With 7 siblings to care for, Ada Rupp wasn't sure she wanted to take on teaching too. But the moment she holds Nathan in her arms, she realizes she'll do all she can to help this lost little boy. Plus, it gives her a chance to spend more time with Josiah. Falling for a minute in the morning may be against the rules, but his quiet strength is the support Ada never knew she needed. And together they can have the loving family she'd always hoped for. I don't know. Sounds kind of sappy and cool. I did get another, it was a long time ago, but I haven't listened to them. Same author, Rachel J. Good, the Unexpected Amish Blessings series. The first one was called The Unexpected Amish Twins. But I haven't listened to them because, okay, it sounds so snobby, but I also got them through the National Library Service audiobooks because they're not available in like Audible or like mainstreamed audiobooks. And I have not listened to them because the narrator, it's just not great. But at the same time, it's like, really, you cannot be picky when you cannot choose narrators or when that's the only format you get. So the books sound good. I may have to suffer through. I'm a terrible person. I'm like insulting a human's narration. Anyway, last one is The Latecomer by, I cannot pronounce his name, Jean Hanf Korelitz. I got this one through the What Should I Read Next podcast. And it sounds like this is a story about a family, and they have triplets, and the triplets are very disconnected, and I don't know, it sounds like they're not a very healthy family. And the mom suddenly decides she cannot take this lack of closeness once the kids go to college, so she decides, let me just use that one last embryo and have another baby when my kids are grown and gone. And so it's the effect of that. Sounds interesting. That's why it's called The Latecomer. The Latecomer is the new baby. So, yeah. Those are the books that I added to Goodreads. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!
Speech on. Stop. 0.